Hi, everybody, and welcome to Haileys House of Horrors with your host, Hailey Horror. Let's see if we can get this to finally work today.
Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena, why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember?
Well, this game is called Serena. It's a game I found on Steam. No idea what's going on in this game, so we're just gonna get into it and see what happens.
What's yours? What's the mom? Benny? Benny mom?
Serena.
What?
Our refuge from the world, a place of warmth and passion. I still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream. Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out. It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area. I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place. There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb. Hers. I used it too when shaving. They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's.
Oh, wait!
You're gonna help me.
These keys are for the cabin and the car.
Yeah. Sit down. Marker. Yeah, that's a clock. That's a clock one.
It's a watch.
The watch. Look. Where's that watch?
I'm not entirely sure.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily.
How?
The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
I
somewhere in here, in our private refuge, there must be something that reminds me of her.
What's a superhero? What's a superhero, Mom? What's a superhero?
Come, love with peace in your heart,
Mommy.
said.
It's been so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her, when she told me the soothing sound of her name.
Of the ice blue eyes, ride with me, shed your mortal guise. Here is our moment, a snow-white mare. Come, Ocean, my garden fair.
So glad to meet you. My name is Serena.
Youth play your art. Ours shall be the cycle of days, our sun and sky and rainbow waves.
I can't.
The last time.
Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else? We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside. It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
That's an interesting picture. And so is that.
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right?
Ugh, I don't like the creaking.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this. The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell. I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Most of the books are mine, but all of her. A lot of rarities and special editions here. Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin.
You're going down. No, you're going down. No. Mommy, you. Mommy, you. Mommy, you. Mommy, you. It's you. Hey, there's no reason.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind. No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
Yes, but what is that?
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were reading. So many afternoons spent in this armchair. The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one. We used to keep a pitcher of water and a glass on this nightstand, but they're not here now. She was special. Contradictory. She didn't mind these, actually.
That looks interesting. We can always try it.
I read it for the articles, of course. Like that one by the guy. That one about the thing. I needed some incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time. It's some way through the woods. Something good left in this world. She's beautiful, but what's her obsession with dolphins?
What?
I needed some incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time. It's some way through. The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her...
Diesel's fine.
For some reason, light bulbs wouldn't last long in this lamp. I never looked into it. She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods. She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. There are no monsters under the bed. Quite a large armoire for our... We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect. I'm not sure why, but maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet. I'm a casual dresser. Don't think Serena would approve of me making an even bigger mess. Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
So what the hell am I supposed to be looking for?
The table is worn but sturdy, just like our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Aha.
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were... My love.
That's just Keegan being crazy in the background. Can I leave now? I did not.
Without any activity, the corner feels cold and lifeless. Why? I might just as well stay here. I should really stay. I'm so tired anyway. As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. Some of her scent still lingers. What's the matter with me? I can't seem to remember even ordinary things. When was the last time we made love?
Well, I'm no expert, sir, but it seems like forever ago.
We seemed to take fewer and fewer walks as the years went by. Everything around here is so familiar. Everybody thinks that living out in the middle of a dark, dense forest is so romantic. Nothing but you and nature. Serena and I thought so too. Proust wrote all his life about the associative power of tastes and smells. He spent his last years in retreat from the world, though, writing in a cork-lined bedroom. I should leave the keys here until she comes back, because I know she will.
Well, you sound a little upset, sir.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if...
I already read that. Alright, I'm not entirely sure what to do in this.
Were there times I could have complimented the way she dressed? Told her how beautiful she was to me? Instead of assuming she already knew? Is there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust?
Could you take this out and beat it, love? It's getting a bit dusty.
It's one of the few decorative things here. We weren't much of homemakers, either of us. When did we let this window get so gunked up?
You don't not play with me, Mom. You don't not play with me.
Well, I'm going to leave this episode here because I'm not entirely sure what to do. I'm actually going to do a bit of my research on this game. Like I said, I found it on Steam, and it looks like a pretty fun game. I just need to learn the way it works. So, alright. Thank you everybody for watching. If you like the video, tap that like button. If there's anything you'd like to see me play, any suggestions, any criticisms, anything you disliked in the game, please leave a comment down below. And as always, I will see everybody in the next video. Bye!
Bye. I miss you, Mom. Let's do it again, Mom. Let's do it again.